Okay, today is April 28th, 2020, and it's my What a Difference a Year Makes video from last year. I just finished watching it, and I'm going to give you a little tour of my garden this year, starting with the front door, and we'll start right here in the front garden. So I've done some things different. I got some new trellises for my clematis to live on permanently. And this is my white, yellow, purple bed. So I have purple pansies and petunias planted in the hay racks, but I'm trying to get things that are perennial to overwinter over there. So something else I did differently is I did not cut my banana down. So we have so much growth by the same time this year, and something fun happening. If I can get up close, the banana is blooming. So it's going to produce some little bananas. Let me see if I can get back there so you can see the bananas. See the bananas behind the flowers? So this is a fun little experiment. It's exciting. Just remulched. It always makes a difference. And cast iron plant loves moist, shady areas that receive probably 4 or 5 hours of sun a day. These cast iron plants, if you go back and look at last year's video, were tiny, and they are huge now, especially down there. And I still have the same things in. So we'll head back to the vegetable garden. That's made a transformation. Here is a view of it, the view that I see every day, the greenhouse. And I stained the beds so that it all looks uniform. And I've learned a lot in a year. I planted a lot of winter crops this year, and now the summer stuff is just going in. We have some basket tomatoes. Those are zucchinis. That's the end of the spinach. I planted tomatoes along this trellis this year. We have pineapple berries, strawberries in the back. These are single serving spaghetti squash that will climb the trellis. And up here, believe it or not, there are cucumbers that are going to grow up right there. Elephant garlic went in the fall, so that will be harvested pretty soon. This is my second slot of kale. The winter kale used to be here. I harvested it and planted some more little tomatoes. Here's the winter carrots that we've started pulling and eating. So we'll just pull and eat as we need. Here's the potatoes, and in the corner of the potato beds are broccolis. Then I have my summer carrots that are just starting to come up, along with some kohlrabi in the corner by the chives. And I just put in some little sweet peas, so we'll let them climb that little trellis right there. The mound garden looks completely different in April than it did last year. It's so well developed. I added a composter, my gorgeous greenhouse, of course, and then I planted trees. These are river birches all along the property line. So we'll go up to the woodland garden next and take a look at the changes. It's fun to look back at the videos. Couldn't believe how much it had changed. So I'll just kind of bring you over to the hosta side. This is the side we share with Stella and Bob. And those are willows, dappled willows. So they'll get 10 feet by 10 feet. So that will fill in nice over there. That's a dogwood. Of course, I have my Yashishino cherry in there. Many, many Japanese maples, but mostly hosta over on this side. The variegated liriope is just coming up. All the hostas that I got for free, the green hostas that I planted last year in the video, made it. They look great. Here's that path to the hammock. Things are starting to fill in. I can't wait to see what next year's video looks like. We've added some things to the garden. We've got a little girl, a little globe. So this is the garden this year. The Gara, I have to say, is one of my favorites. And my peony is getting ready to bloom. We have some, here's the shaft of gold iris. Trying to find out the name for that purple one back there. And of course this beautiful magenta one. That little Japanese maple I started from seed, believe it or not, and look how cute it looks. Another thing we added since last year are all of the ligustrums. So they continue on. I had to buy some little baby ones. And then there's Bob's ligustrums. So we kind of have a consistency going across these 2 yards. And then these were free. We went and dug them up. I had no idea that they were going to survive, but they did. I added some big river birches to the front yard. We'll go across the street. So here's the ligustrums. They're just about to bloom. I'll do another tour when those are in bloom. Getting ready to put in some variegated Weigela, I think is how you say it. And that will have pink flowers. And then I've started finding out the names for my irises. So that's William A. Satchel and what is it, Lacey Tutu? We have Prism View. That one's gorgeous. Then we have China Made. I have the name of the yellow one. I have 2 chunks of it, so we'll find out when we get down there. There's still ones that haven't bloomed, so I haven't been able to find out their names yet. This one is Alaska Moon. Lent A. Williamson. It's kind of a weird name. Blue Sapphire is my periwinkle one that I love. No name on the white one. I can't find it, so I'll have to keep digging. And then I have Imogen Iris here. And we've planted a few more things. These are all Stella de Oro, so that will look pretty in the summer. Then we have Dawn Reflection. That's a mystery one. I have the name of this one, I just haven't put up its plaque yet. It's that purple and white one, so cute. And then here is Mulberry Rose. This one hasn't bloomed, so I haven't been able to find out the name. And then that's Pleasant Peasant is that yellow one. And then another mystery. I think this is Crimson King, actually. So we're gonna go with that until I know more. And then I got this adorable concrete basket that's gonna have flowers in it this year. And I'll give you a view of the front door, which I always love. Every year. So I did hostas. We are in quarantine this year because of COVID-19. So I kind of had to just shop in my yard to do all of my pots and plantings. And I think these hostas are a win. All right, until next year.